Hello, hello, beautiful people. This is Maria Elvington of Morph. Welcome to Tuesday live healing session with me, yours truly. If this is your first time here and you just stumble upon my live, please say hi. Let me know where you're from. I would love to connect and thank you. And the end of this, if this has been a contribution for you, please share it with anybody that might need an extra support and love right now. And please tag me so I can thank you personally for your share and your contribution. Hi, Etush. I love you. So happy to see you. So today I want to talk about gifting and receiving, because so many times we get into this loop of just giving, and we never replenish. We never take care of ourselves. We never give back to ourselves. And I'm going to talk about the gifting and receiving of us, but also when you're in negative situations, right? Not just good situations, okay? And when I'm talking about negative situations, I'm talking about triggers, because when your triggers are activated, you are giving away your energy to the person that is judging you, to the person that is triggering you. And so there's also a gifting and receiving in this situation. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to feed into that anymore. You don't have to keep that cycle going in your life. If those things are triggering you, if there's people around you that are sucking energy out of you in terms of triggering you, putting you down, and they keep sucking the energy, it's because you're letting them. Something energetically in you, you're aligning and agreeing with them, and you're giving them their reaction that they're looking for. Okay, so this is the subject we're going to talk about. But before we start, I would love for you to take a deep breath in and let it go. And one more breath in and let it go. And one more breath in. And as you breathe out, start expanding out 100 miles in each direction and all around you. 1,000 miles in each direction and all around you. 10,000 miles in each direction and all around you. Expand out to infinite being, to all four corners of the universe, into the infinite being that you are. And just feel all that space. The more you expand out, the more space you have, the more ease you have, the more the little things kind of disappear. What if you can be in this space always? What if you can be in this space every time something triggers you? What if you can be in this space every time you're around somebody that is judging you? What if you didn't have to react? What if it would just fly by you and it wouldn't move you? One of my biggest goals, targets for me in my life is for none of the low vibrational things, none of the triggers, none of the trauma, none of the drama, none of it to move me from what I know, from who I am. Everything around is just noise. If you can just trust your intuition, if you can trust your voice, if you can do what your true essence tells you to do, and you do it from being aligned with your message, being aligned with your purpose on our planet, being aligned with who you really are. And what do I mean when I say that? See, when you operate from trauma, from drama, from fear, from judgment, that is not you. That's not who you are, and that's not who you're creating. And that's why when you receive judgments from other people, you react. It triggers you. Even if you don't say a word, that whole energy that comes up from that. So I want you to take a deep breath in and blow out. And think about the last situation that really triggered you, that maybe somebody said something to you that really moved you and made you really mad, or created this resistance in your body. Okay, it could be a situation that was imposed on you, okay, or something that somebody said, or something that's happened in your life in the last couple of weeks that's really shaking you. You feel like it's shaking you in the core. And you're telling yourself, why is this shaking me so much? Why does it feel so big? Why does it feel like there's, a pile of rocks on my head because of the situation? Okay? So first of all, everything that this is bringing up for you right now, all this energy right now that's coming up from me talking, will you now please destroy and uncreate it all? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pot and puck, all nine short boys and beyonds. Deep breath in. Whew. Okay, a little lighter. Now I want you to close your eyes. I want you to imagine the situation that you encountered. I want you to bring all the energy up from it. Just notice, has it changed a little bit? After the clearing statement, stuff gets to be easier, lighter. Okay, my goal right now is to get you really light about the situation so you're not triggered anymore. Because this is the thing. If something big happens and you don't activate from trigger, if you don't react from being triggered, and you react from space and from ease and from calm, then you can start changing the situation. Okay, you can start asking questions and let the universe work its magic and change it for you. The thing is that the minute we are closed into a judgment and we're closed into a fear, there's no room for movement. It's very, very solid. And the more fear and the more trauma and drama you put into it, the more solid it gets, and the bigger it gets, and the bigger it gets, and more space it takes in your body, and more space it takes in your life, and more space it takes from you. Now, that situation, is any of it yours? No. So everything that is, and everywhere you bought it is yours, would you please destroy and uncreate it all? Yes? Right or wrong, good or bad, pot and puck, all nine short boys and beyonds. Good. You feel a little lighter. And everything that's created the situation in your life right now, would you now destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes? Right or wrong, good or bad, pot and puck, all nine short boys and beyonds. Good. And all your expectations, projections, conclusions, everywhere you made it so solid that it's become your truth. Everywhere you made it so solid that now it's another trigger in your body. Everywhere you made it so solid that you don't see a way out and you don't see a way to change it, shift it, move it. Are you willing to now destroy and uncreate all of that on all levels, all lifetimes, all realities, and everywhere you turn this into your truth now? Yes? Everything that doesn't allow that, right or wrong, good or bad, pot and puck, all nine short boys and beyonds. Okay, deep breath in and let it go. And just gather all the energy that's left from this, okay? Gather it up in front of you. And it's a lot lighter now because we're doing some work on it. So as you can tell, it's feeling lighter. It's not as heavy as it was when we started talking and playing with this. So take a deep breath in, bring it in front of you. All the energy that the situation has created, all the judgment, all the fear, everywhere you made it solid. Okay? We're going to hold it in. Sorry if it's loud. And we're going to set. Wait.
It's really fun.
Sorry, my kids just came home. And we're going to close the door. And close the door. And we're going to release it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And just breathe it out and feel it all leaving your body, leaving your system, leaving the room, leaving the earth, leaving and returning to wherever it came from. None of it is yours. You don't need to hold on to it anymore. Okay, and expand out, back out to infinite being, expand out. Ooh, awesome. And from this place, I want you to start asking questions. What would it take for this to shift? What are all the infinite possibilities they can shift and change this? What can I choose today that will change this right away? And feel the energy of that. Feel the lightness. and asking questions. Feel the lightness of leaving the conclusions. Okay, the conclusion makes it solid. The question opens up the energy so the magic can start working and shifting and changing. Okay, so just tune into that, feel the energy of that, and play with it. Start asking questions and play with it. Whew, awesome. Now from this place of space, I want you to start thinking of judgments that you took on yourself and turned it into your own, and you hold them in the body. Okay, and last week we talked about triggers, but this is a little bit deeper than triggers because it's about how you interact with the energy of triggers. Because if you're gifting and receiving into those triggers, the people that are triggering you are not going to stop triggering you. The situations that are triggering you aren't going to stop. But this is the same with everything. Right? Gifting and receiving, when it's coming for a high vibration, you'll receive vibration. You'll receive more money. You'll receive more love. You'll receive more kindness. But if you're doing gifting and receiving from lack, from trauma, from drama, then you will attract those situations because that's what you're telling the universe that you require and desire. So everything that is, and everywhere you bought that as your own and created it as your own, and now you're operating on this cycle of gifting and receiving things that you don't desire, things that you don't want. Would you now destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pan, puck, online, short, poison, boots. And expand out. Awesome. And one more breath in. And just tune in with your body for a minute and ask your body to show you where you've created these receiving, gifting, and receiving triggers in the body. Okay, because what happens is when we experience this kind of situation, we lock it in the body and it reoccurs. It's because it's like an energetical hook that somebody has in you, and you guys are like pulling from each other. Okay, pulling from each other energy and connecting to each other energy. Okay, so all of that and everywhere you agree to that from any lifetime, would you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pan, puck, online, short, boys and beyonds. Awesome. Expand out and feel the shift. Okay, and close your eyes and tune into the body. Ask the body to show you all the energetical hooks, all the places you've made it solid. And now it's in the body creating this receiving, gifting and receiving situation that you have going on. And are you willing to let go of all that now to start creating the life you desire? Yes. We're going to release them all on 5. So just find them in the body. We're going to thank the body for creating them, for keeping us safe, quote unquote. But we're ready to let it go and release it now. And we're going to release it on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, strong. So just release it. Awesome. And one more breath in and let it go. Thank you. I hope this was a contribution for you. If it was, please comment. If it was awesome for you, please share so other people can see. I adore you. I appreciate you for taking the time and being with me today. If you haven't yet heard the clearing statement, it's an amazing access consciousness tool. You can find more about it at theclearingstatement.com. All you need to know, it's an energetical wand that deletes everything from the core and changes your life. So if you want to know more about that, just go to theclearingstatement.com. And if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you how this healing session has changed your life. What else is possible? I love you and have a wonderful week.